don't know how concert organizers haven't learned a single goddamn thing since the Astroworld tragedy. Because a 23-year-old woman passed away at a Taylor Swift concert in Brazil yesterday after suffering from cardiorespiratory arrest. And that's mainly due to the devastating heat wave that's currently going on over in the country right now. Now, the most awful part about this entire situation to me is just how preventable it was. Along the way, there were several changes that could have been made so that they could accommodate to everyone at the show. So firstly, everyone who was inside the venue was essentially trapped because of the greed of the promoters. Because not only did the venue intentionally close the vents of the building to block anybody outside from viewing, which made the inside of the building reach temperatures of 62 degrees Celsius, but additional reports have come out today that said multiple emergency exits were blocked off to prevent people outside the stadium from seeing the show. Where was the thought process behind doing that? Blocking off emergency exits. And it wasn't just the lack of air circulation, it was the fact that the staff covered the entire field of the stadium with a metallic surface. And it made the heat that much worse because not only does metal retain heat, but it was giving people literal second-degree burns because of how hot that surface was. And to make it worse, because of the relentless heat and the sunshine, those second-degree burns from the metallic surface just kept burning. Here's a rough translation of a concert goer's experience. I got 2 second-degree burns that wouldn't stop burning with the sun toasting. I went to the medical center twice, and here's my reflection. Taylor's team was there checking everything and her head of security was very worried. He asked them to take care of me quickly and he did everything to help me because I cried in pain. He even took pictures of the burns and asked for the doctor's confirmation to pass it on to the superiors. When I went inside, more burns on people vomiting, people fainting. The doctor didn't want to confirm the burns. It was in the pressure. A woman who was there didn't want to see me the second time because she said I had already gone. It was absurd. Another problem with the night was the fact that there was 60,000 people in attendance and there was little to no water going around. While the cause of death for Clara Benevides has not been announced, fans complained they were not allowed to take water into Nilton Santos Olympic Stadium despite soaring temperatures. And look, I'm no stranger to a concert. I know that when you go to a concert, you have to throw away any outside liquids into a bin before you go into the venue. But I feel like when there's a goddamn heat wave, circumstances are just a little bit different. I feel like you can kind of bend those rules when it's 62 degrees outside. But no, if you wanted to keep yourself hydrated, you had to be willing to pay up to 10 Brazilian Haylo, and I apologize for my mispronunciation, for a single 200ml cup of water. For all my Australian viewers, that's $3.16 for a 200ml cup of water. And for my American viewers, that's $2. It got so bad to the point that during Taylor's performances, Taylor's own team had to go around and start passing around water bottles because the organization wouldn't do that. And Taylor herself, while she's still performing and singing and playing a piano and playing a guitar, had to tell people, hey, water is necessary right now.
Is it good? Are they getting to you or not? Oh wait, it's fine. It's do you see that? It's right, sorry, it's just very hot, so when somebody says they need water when it's this hot, they really need it.
And again, during her performance of All Too Well, she had to demand somebody give her a water bottle so that she could throw that into the crowd because there was just no water going around. She should not have been the one that needed to do this. part about this water situation is the fact that even after the night that somebody lost their life, reports were coming from Brazilian Swifties that were saying street vendors were being kicked from the premises. And you want to know why they were kicked off the premises? Because they weren't venue officials, which means they weren't going to be making money from the sales of these drinks. They are expelling the street sellers and forbidding them from selling water, Gatorade, Coca-Cola, etc. Do you know how absurd this is? Especially after yesterday's incident. Lastly, it didn't help that there was not only no air circulation in the venue, not only was there hot metallic surfaces that were giving people second-degree burns, and not only was there no water or water that was way overpriced, but there were flame pyros going off throughout the show that was making everything 10 times worse. Despite the scorching conditions felt by everyone, Taylor included, the staff refused to tweak the script. Adding to the discomfort, stage flames blazed on and local news reports reveal a staggering 1,000 people required medical support. Things have seemed to get a little better after that night, but there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. Firstly, the barricades are now lined up with water bottles, but that was only because of Taylor's request, not the organizer's request. And more people who have gone to the concert have said that, yes, there is free water at the barricade, but if you're in the middle of general admission, you have to pay $8 for a cup of water still. That's even more than the previous night. And it seems that Taylor's fans are doing better than the venue organizers, considering a Brazilian Swiftie provided an entire truck full of water to be given out for free at tonight's show. Everyone but Time for Fun is trying to do everything in their power to make this a safe and fun, enjoyable experience for everybody at the show is disgusting. I'm gonna end the video off by saying one thing. If we as fans are not allowed to bring drinks into the venues, then make the water free. You shouldn't give people free water just because somebody lost their life. That should already be the bare minimum. To prevent somebody from losing their life, give the free water before they lose their life. Especially knowing that there's gonna be a goddamn heat wave and it's gonna be hotter than usual. Anyways, guys, I'm done. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you all and stay safe at any future concerts you guys might have for the rest of the year or for the upcoming year.